For some reason, people spend all their days thinking about how life used to be, how or being nostalgic about life, about their past or the past. Sometimes even like I'll get nostalgic for time periods that I've never lived in. Like I was born in 2011. Why am I getting nostalgic for the 90s? And companies and social media accounts always spread like this nostalgic propaganda or this nostalgic I call it nostalgic propaganda to make people feel nostalgic, showing them the past that they'll never get back. And pretty much what people will do, they'll compare you like year like 2016 and then or take a year like 2016 and compared to 2026. And then they're like 2026 should just be like 2016. And there's two problems about this. They first of all forget what even they remember all the good stuff, but they forgot what the bad stuff was of 2016. If you look back, now I was 5 years old. I don't remember none of this, but or yeah, 5 years old. But a lot of stuff that was happening in 2016, Trump got elected. People were crying because Trump got elected. People thought that the world's going to end because Trump got elected. Look where we are now. Um, there was a lot of bullshit was going on with the good stuff. People say music was good. There's a lot of bad music with the good music, just like this year, you know. But people spend their time thinking about the past and comparing it to the present, and it actually makes the present more miserable because they only take the good out the past and say the good of the past should be in the present instead of looking at the good in the present. Like this year, we have a bunch of big video games, a bunch of big movies coming out. Why are you looking at 2016? You had a bunch of big music albums or a bunch of big artists come out. Why not try to find the good in all the media we're getting now instead of looking back at the good that we had in 2016? It it's like holding back a lot of Gen Z or a lot of people in my generation it's a lot of people in Gen Z, Gen Alpha, just holding us back. And it's because the nostalgic propaganda, you know? And people people also let it's like people have an old person in them. You know that old person that always talks about back then? Or there's an older person, like a 40-year-old, that talks about the childhood and stuff. It's like us kids or young adults or whatever, like teenagers, let's say a 20-year-old, they talk like they're 40 about the past. I'm like, you sound like an old person. You're 20. You still have so much more left. You have 20 years before 40 years old. Why are you talking like a 40-year-old or even older? Like nobody focuses on the present. And then it makes it worse. They don't focus on the future. They try to ignore the future. So they complain about the present or they talk good about the past. They complain about the present, but then try to ignore the future because the future is scary. It's just it like holds back people. So the main message of the video is please stop. Like you can nostalgia is like a human normal human thing to have, but try not to always be fixated on the past. Try to focus on the present and the future because the future is the only thing you can control, and the present is you right now. So you can definitely control that. Oh wait, no, the present is the only thing you control. Yeah, the present is the only thing you control. The future you can kind of control, but still really focus on the present and somewhat the future.